Welcome everybody to this episode of American Truck Simulator with pcsimguy. So I recorded an episode last time. There was a problem when I went to put it on my SSD so I could edit it, and basically I lost the file. It was no good. So when I did the last one, we had just gotten a loan. We're approved for up to $400,000 loan. Thinking about what we're going to do, I may go with now that there's an option to get some used equipment, we could go with a smaller loan and we could get something used. We could get something new, but I want to do I want to do a drive first. So we're going to hop back in. We're going to do a drive before we get our truck, just get a little bit more money, a little bit more XP, and see what we want to do from there. So let's hop in here. While this loads, I just want to say thanks to everybody for the growth of the channel. We have over 12,000 views now, which is just amazing. It blows me away. And we're up to, I think, 46 or 47 subscribers, which is awesome. My first goal was 25 subscribers. My second goal is 50. We're really close there. And then after that, it'll be 100. And then on the views, I went from like 8,000 one day to the next day having over 11,000 views. It was just huge, and I appreciate all of you guys for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's been great to get comments and talk to you guys. Please, while we're talking about it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear what you'd like to see from this series. Do things a little differently maybe. So let me know. So let's go to the job market here, do a quick job. And I want to do, so the last time all I did was heavy hauls, and you guys didn't get to see that. So I think we're just going to do that now. We'll do a massive tech part, and let's go. Alright, so here we are. Don't even know what it is. It's all covered up. It's just a big box that we have to worry about. Let's go ahead and power up. Let's get our lights on. Awesome. I'm using my farm simulator Hori farming simulator control steering wheel and pedals, so got to use, I like it. I get to use the blinker stick or turn signal stick, the lights on and off. It's pretty cool. Put our hazards on here. Let's hop back in the cab and get going. So we got a police escort on this one. Always nice to have that. Just got to keep it between the police officers and try not to hit anything, really. I do have my Toby eye tracker going, so that's why we're able to move it. I tell you, if you've ever thought about getting one, it's worth the money, especially you play American Truck Simulator, Flight Simulator. It even works in Farming Simulator on the inside view. So if you're into simulators or car racing games, as long as they're compatible, I would highly recommend it. So we'll take this nice and wide here. She just fits under there, man. Alright, now we're getting out onto the road. It's rainy. cop got through and then they shut it on me. Come on now, automatic gate. Alright, we're gonna make sure we're gonna make it through that. Yeah, we got it. Take it wide here as well. Ooh, we got a bunch of traffic backed up waiting on us, so got it. That was nice over the railroad tracks last time I did one like this when we had railroad tracks. I did not cut it wide enough, that's for sure. So here we are. Speed limit's 30 for us, at least, right here. I'm just gonna kind of hug the middle lane. I know it's like they'd like me to stay in the right lane, but oh, Pan Am. It's not something you see every day. A Pan Am truck. So, a lot going on with Farming Simulator right now. Flight Simulator, there's a lot going on. If you guys haven't heard, Farming Simulator is releasing a new Farming Simulator 25 here in November. Microsoft Flight Simulator also releasing November of this year. Farming Simulator? Oh, oversteer, oversteer, oversteer. That's my B, guys. That's my B. Alright, well, at least we missed that sign. So, yeah, Farming Simulator 25 is coming out. Main thing about it, new GPS. They're going to include GPS. Oh, and no old consoles. So the reason they're going to be able to do a lot more with graphically and add this GPS, because they do not have to worry about the limitations of consoles, the older consoles. But they will still, you know, have it for Xbox, Series S, and PlayStation 5, and you know, your other ones. So. But it looks like they're listening a lot to user feedback. So they've got GPS, and basically you can use the GPS, or you can have your worker that have been historically horrible in these games in past. Will use that same GPS. So you drive up to the field, it automatically just figures out, based off your implement and everything, what the best way of working it is, and it creates a GPS path, and then you're free to follow the GPS path. Or you can get on there and hire a worker and let them do it, and they'll take that same GPS path. So maybe that'll improve the worker issues that we've had in the past. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're just going to have to wait and see. I also was waiting for this to load. I also saw that they're working on Missouri and Arkansas, I believe, are the next states that they're working on coming out for American Truck Simulator. I think it's just wonderful how, you know, when I first got it, I was like, man, it's only the western states. Like, I wish I could drive in my state and stuff. But now that I've played this game for a while and everything, I realize why they've done that, and that's because they put so much into each of the state maps to try to make it, you know, as realistic as possible. And so I completely understand. I think it's well worth the wait. they're working their way. You know, it seems like they're working west to east and then kind of south to north, or maybe they'll go up north and come back down south. Like, who knows? But I think it's great that they already have 2 states like in development, I would say, at this time. Just wonderful. Now, I know, yes, there are some mods that you can get to have the other states and stuff. I used to be huge mods with ATS. I bought mods and stuff, but my thing would be, every time the game updates, there's a chance your mod's not going to work. So, like, on the day of, unless the modders updated the mod, you know, you may not be able to use that mod, and then it crashes your game because you loaded a mod that wasn't supposed to, and, you know, then you got to figure out which mod it is, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. So I kind of use really simplistic mods, you know, longer yellow light mod, you know, this Siri voice mod, like stuff that I think it's going to be rare that they change that kind of stuff. Got a lane change coming up here. Let's give them a little honk. Thank you, officers. So we're changing lanes here. But yeah, I think there's a lot of mods that make this game really cool. I mean, I've bought the PNG graphics before. I've done the hot shot trucking with the, I think it's the F350 pack. I can't remember the name of the modder. I know he's Russian, but I can't remember his name. And that pack was cool and everything, but just sometimes you can over mod is what I think. Now, Farming Simulator, I go all out on the mods. Now, I don't run every mod that I've got in my folder at once. I'm really smart about it, but like, I do use a whole lot of mods on it. But because when the game updates come out, it's rare that you have to get a mod updated in order to work that mod. Like, it's just very rare in Farming Simulator. Flight Simulator, I do use mods as well, but mostly payware mods. I don't do as much freeware. Back in the late 90s, I was all about the freeware mods, and the community was really cool. There was a lot of really cool stuff that was free. These days, with the quality and complexity of everything, I think they've got to charge, right? Because there's so much time they're spending on these planes and airports and stuff like that to make them look very realistic, and they do. They look very realistic, but man, we're just really dragging slow here. I've got my foot down, but I guess we're going up a little bit of a hill there. So yeah, I understand why people would want to get paid with mods. That has not hit Farming Simulator too much yet. It's starting to. But I hope that Farming Simulator also stays free with a lot of mods. Like, there's a lot of people who play these games who are kids, you know, who can't shell out $20, $40 for a map kit, or, you know, $20 for a mod or something like that. Like, you know, I don't know what the solution is. I'm just saying I can understand why you would charge, but then I can also understand why I don't think you should charge. So that's just my 2 cents or 10 cents or whatever. But still trying to get back up to speed here, 34. Also, just want to say God bless the USA. Glad that former President Trump's okay. I'm not getting political at all. You know, whatever you vote for, that's your right. And I have my views. Everybody has their own views. I'm just saying that, you know, as a former president, an assassination attempt is a big deal. And, you know, I know that everybody, a lot of people disagree with other viewpoints, but I mean, violence doesn't need to come into it. Like, all right, so we're getting off on this exit. We're about 4 miles away. Whew. This thing is heavy because it is taking its time to accelerate. So we're going to come up here and hang a left, it looks like. GPS. Alright, we'll take this nice and wide. No oversteer, please. There we go. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I will take that any day. That was a good turn. No oversteer, no understeer. I felt like I did that pretty good. Now, I'm no expert trucker, so you guys who know about this stuff probably were like, that was horrible. But for me, it was good. I don't ever claim to be an expert. I don't claim to be the best. I'm just about having fun, and I think that's super important. We get so caught up in certain things. It's like, man, let's just enjoy what we're doing. You know, that's what the gaming's all about. You know, some of these games, especially simulators, are designed where you can play it the way you want. You don't have to do everything super realistic. You don't have to do everything super easy. You don't have to play Farming Simulator for farming. You can do it to mine gold, you know. I think that's one of the great things about the simulator category that I love is I can make up my own scenarios. I can, you know, do what works for me and lets me have fun, so... That one was not as good. Let's see, I think I missed the curb though. I'll take that. That's a win. Alright. Alright, and now we're going to have the turn into the lot. Oh yeah. See what she looks like. We're here at the airport. Cool. I love the airport. So I've got this mod on that changes the interactive zone markers. There we go, we're done. Let's take a review here. 93 miles, 3 hours 24 minutes, and 19 gallons of gas. 318 base reward XP for about 4.2 thousand. Got our little bonus there, and we got 25 for the trailer maneuvering bonus, so let's go there. Alright, so I'm going to tack one on. So as you can see, I've got 2 long distance. I went ahead and did a flammable hazardous cargo just to give us a hazardous option. And I'm going to add another one to long distance. If you're new to the game, don't waste your time with fuel economy. You know, high value cargo. To me, you can watch a lot of reviews, but most of the reviews will say, knock out your long distance, fill up your long distance, then start moving like high value cargo, fragile, your hazardous cargo, and just time delivery. Just in time delivery gives you shorter windows, but you get paid more. but fuel economy, it's a waste it's not that much. So, all right, we're going to apply that, and let's go to used trucks. I want to see what these used trucks look like. Now, I can't remember what update this came out with, but that shows you I haven't played in a long time. So, all right, we got a Kenworth W900, Mac Anthem, Peterbilt 389, International, Kenworth T60, Freightliner Cascadia, Day Cab, 2 of those. They're all in great condition. Western Star 57. So we're starting out with the Day Cab clan here. And we're looking about 120,000, 100,000, 87. That's a 6x2 chassis. 370 horses. Oh. Alright, so let's go to our truck dealers here. Alright. So we got 31,000. This one's 118, this one's 118. 148 for the Western. 174 for this Western. Sleeper. Well, that's a nice truck. Was this one a sleeper too? Yeah, that's a sleeper. Are there sleepers of the other one? No. Yeah. There's another Western sleeper. That one's fully kitted out. List price 191. So I think we'll exit the truck dealer. Yeah. I'm just gonna buy a new one. I don't know too much about used trucks, so first we're going to go to the bank. I'm going to go ahead and get the 400 grand. It's going to cost us about 6 grand a day. Alright, and then let's go to a truck dealer in Selena. Alright. So for those of you who've never played the game before, you know, you start off doing what we were just doing, using another company's truck. We're just a hired hand, hired driver. Okay. The next step is to buy your own truck, and I guess maybe you can go ahead and buy your own trailer, but at least buy your own truck. So then you're just picking up trailers and delivering. So you're kind of your own boss. You get to choose what you want to do, what you don't want to do, that kind of thing, where you go, all that stuff. But you're responsible for the fuel charges, tolls, stuff like that. And then you can get your trailer. Once you get your trailer, you're good for you know, depending on the type of trailer, it kind of tells you what kind of jobs you're going to do and everything. And then as you go along, you get to upgrade your truck, upgrade your trailer, all of that kind of stuff. This truck is pretty upgraded. I like that it's a sleeper. It's new and clean looking. Let me see if... Okay, so this one is 600 horsepower, and this one is 600 horsepower. Okay. I kind of like this one better. Alright. Oh, available from level 28, so I can't even touch that one. So I could only touch these 2 new ones. Ah, that's interesting. Oh, 370 horsepower. So its gearbox is either at Eaton or Detroit. Oh well, we're just going to do this. We'll go with the Eaton. I'm going to go with the 410. We're going to go with the Eaton. We're going to go with basic there. This one we want to go with PC. Oh, actually, that one's pretty dope. I like that one. We'll stick with that one. Winter Blast. Accessories. Alright. Duty. No front flags. Fender standard. Tires good. Standard wide. Paint. Mud flaps. Cab handles are saying we'll move to chrome on that. We'll move to paint and plastic on that. We're going to put the exhaust at the bottom. We're going to go with painted white logo. We're going to go with standard wide. Standard wide. Those are standard. That's done, that's done, that's done. I think the only other thing we got to do is we've got to do our duty mirror. Headlights. We'll do standard. Those are ready. That's ready. That's ready. That's ready. Okay. So we'll confirm 136, 535. Purchase. Alright, we are now a truck owner, my friends. Sorry it took so long. Again, it's been a while since I've played this game, so here we are at our facility, our building. Alright, so let's find us a job. Oh, let's see. Freight market, baby. So we're closest to Oklahoma City. We want to take it out of there. We can't do that contract yet. I did a frac tank already. Let's do this one. This looks like a good one. Oh, that one's a tire. To Santa Fe. Yeah, let's do the tires. Alright, so those of you who are new at the game, got when you're sorting your contracts, always make sure I always make sure I have it sorted by price per mile. That way you kind of know where you stand, and you're utilizing your time best. Then once you get one of these contracts, you have to actually drive, like in real life, to wherever it is to pick it up. So, and they'll expire. There'll be a time on them, and they expire. So you want to kind of get there as quickly as possible. One thing I'll do is once I'm done with the job, before I choose my other one, if there's sleep that's needed, if there's gas that's needed or whatever, I will go do that first. Then I will search for a job and choose a job, because otherwise it's not going to be there tomorrow for you when you wake up. And it could be like the perfect job for you. Just nothing you can do about it. So this is a nice truck. I like it so far. Of course, I'm not a big fan of day cabs, but you know, hey, they have their uses. Like, I understand it. I will definitely be getting some sort of sleeper at some point when we unlock it. on the whole light. So we're at the intersection of 35, 40, and 270 and 62. It's a pretty major intersection here in Oklahoma City. This light up here is still red. Green, baby. Oh, gas. Diesel's $3.52. That's about what it is around here right now, to be honest with you. No. I'm wrong. The unleaded price is about what it is, but, you know, diesel is no longer just, you know, less than $1 more. It's like over $1 more per gallon. California ad. There we go. So not this intersection, the next intersection will be making a right up here. Alright, here's our next lights up here. Turning right. Heading out in the left lane is where we'll be going left over. Man, it's so easier to get up to speed when you're not hauling anything. Of course, these things are designed to pull, not haul. Alright. Turn left here. Down here. Gonna be pulling in here too. Some sort of car lot, looks like a Sherwood. Sherwood Construction. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so freight market. And we want them tires. See, they have a couple other things, but see the price per mile, 20.03. We're going to be making 31.12. So there wasn't the highest. I just didn't want to drive that frac tank, man. And we would not be able to pull that heavy load that they, the heavy load that we get an escort with. So we're going to take this job here. School say, all right, your trailer's ready. Proceed to the loading area. Oh, I think it's actually behind us here. So. Is it? No, I think it's behind us. Yeah, there she blows. So we're going to pull up in here. Now we'll see how good I am with backing up. Oh, I did that poorly. There we go. So we'll see how I can do here, backing up. Ooh, wrong way, son. Oh yeah, that was absolutely horrible, man. What was I thinking there? So we need to get over here. Now I can get my tires back here. Like I said, never claim to be perfect. Never, ever claim to be perfect. Oops. Well, we're coupled. We're ready to go. Put our hazards on as we work to get out of here. Which is all clear for us to go. Alright, we're going to take a left out of here. And then a right. Back the way we came in. But this load doesn't feel too heavy. That's nice. So we'll start here. And traffic is taking its sweet time, man. Come on, man. I've got to get a break at some point, right? Here we go. We're taking it. Oversteer. But I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. We didn't hit the curb or anything. I'll take that. Side view here. Man, I tell you, playing with the Tobii eye tracker, or if you don't want to spend that money, track IR, it is so worth it. Like, I just move my eyes and move my head and I can see the side mirror. It works perfectly. Alright, make a left-hand turn onto Martin Luther King Avenue. Man, we didn't get the arrow. We better get it afterwards, after these folks go. I've been sitting there a hot minute. Not really, but we've been there a few seconds at least. Like, it should have tricked. KFC across the street. There we go. Watch this go turn yellow right away. Ooh, told you. Speed limit's 35 in here. And we're going to be taking a ride onto the interstate. Car Star Repair and Paint. Whoa. Man. The cruiser just slammed on his brakes. Like, whoop. Jerking his passengers. Behind this bus here, so just not going to accelerate too quickly. Alright. Speed limit is still 35. Don't take a right here, we take it at the next light. Hit the turn signal then. No, not this one either. We'll take the on-ramp. Alright. So we're heading on to 270, 62, and what was it, 40? Right on the edge there, but it's the worst thing. So we just need to stay in this lane right here to head towards Edmond, north on 275, I guess. 4235. Towards Amarillo. We're heading towards Amarillo. Don't know where that came from. Just made that up. So we've got a speed limit of 60. Driving with my lights on, like daytime running lights, that's a good thing. Anyway, next to us is keep heading towards Amarillo. Wonder if we'll see an armadillo while we're in Amarillo. Man, this is so much better. If you guys have not watched, you should go back and watch the first episode I did of American Truck Simulator. I was all over the place, let me tell you. Like, all over. Oh, that's a cool water park over there on the right. But I was all over the place. Like, this is the first time I used this joystick. Like, I mean, I was doing what everybody else, you know, like I'm just hopping in and playing. I wasn't going to skip that part. I wasn't going to like bone up first so it looks real good for you guys. I just want to show, I mean, this is it. This is what it is, you know. If you don't play a game in a while, it takes you a minute to remember how to do stuff, you know. But I'm getting there. Yeah. But the sensitivity and my steering wheel were not working well. It was like I could just bump the steering wheel and we would go off the road. Like I wrecked so many times that episode of American Truck Simulator. That episode, unbelievable. I was like, oh my gosh, probably shouldn't do this again. But throughout the episode, I kept tweaking and tweaking my steering wheel and the sensitivity, and I think I've got it pretty good now. I don't know that. I think I'm going to leave it how it is. I think I want to turn it down just a little less sensitive, because I feel like still I just have to nudge it just a little bit, and it's turning pretty hard. So I've got that lane keeping assist on here where it beeps at you if you're getting off the lane, and you can definitely tell when you're doing it. It's definitely